Federal authorities are investigating potential connections between two deadly incidents that rocked New Year's celebrations in the United States, raising concerns about a coordinated effort or shared motives behind the attacks. In New Orleans, 42-year-old Shamsud-Din Jabbar, a U.S. Army veteran from Texas, drove a rented pickup truck into a crowd of revelers on Bourbon Street during the early hours of January 1st. The attack left 15 people dead and dozens injured. After ramming the truck into the crowd, Jabbar exited the vehicle and opened fire on responding police officers with an assault rifle. Law enforcement returned fire, killing him at the scene. Authorities later recovered an ISIS flag and improvised explosive devices inside the truck, prompting the FBI to label the incident a suspected act of terrorism. The victims included young professionals, parents, and students, devastating families across the country. The attack has prompted New Orleans to heighten security measures for upcoming events, including Mardi Gras and the Super Bowl. Hours later, in Las Vegas, a Tesla Cybertruck packed with fireworks, gas canisters, and camping fuel exploded outside the Trump International Hotel, killing the driver and injuring 7 bystanders. The driver, identified as 37-year-old Matthew Livelsberger, was also a U.S. Army veteran, hailing from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Investigators discovered that Livelsberger had rented the Cybertruck through the Turo app in Colorado before driving it to Las Vegas. Officials believe the explosion was intentional, with the vehicle's contents configured to maximize destruction. Tesla CEO Elon Musk clarified that the explosion was unrelated to any malfunction of the Cybertruck itself. Shamsud-Din Jabbar is 42 years of age, a native of Beaumont, Texas. Jabbar served as a staff sergeant in the U.S. Army. With deployments in Afghanistan and after leaving the military, he struggled with financial difficulties, living in a squalid trailer park in Houston, where he kept sheep and goats. Court records reveal a history of divorces and financial instability. Reports suggest he converted to Islam and exhibited extremist behavior in the years leading up to the attack. While Matthew Livelsberger is age 37 and hails from Colorado Springs, Colorado. He served nearly 2 decades in the U.S. Army, including as a Green Beret in the Special Forces. Limited information is available about his life after service, but investigators are probing his online activity for clues about his motivations. Authorities have identified several similarities between the two incidents. Both attackers served in the U.S. Army, and their service periods at the same base overlapped, raising questions about potential connections, and they both used vehicles rented via the Turo app, prompting scrutiny of the platform's security measures. Both incidents occurred on January 1st, within hours of each other, fueling suspicions of coordination. Jabbar's ISIS flag and explosives suggest ideological motives, while Livelsberger's use of combustible materials in the explosion raises similar concerns. The FBI is treating the Las Vegas explosion and the New Orleans attack as part of a broader investigation into potential links. Investigators are scrutinizing the attackers' communication records, military service histories, and any shared connections that may point to coordination or external influence. The tragedies have left communities mourning and officials scrambling to reassure public safety. Events such as the college football playoff Sugar Bowl in New Orleans were postponed in response to the attacks, with increased security measures implemented nationwide. While authorities work to uncover the truth, the incidents highlight the vulnerabilities of public spaces and the evolving tactics used by individuals with malicious intent. Further updates are expected as investigations in both Colorado and Louisiana continue. For now, the nation grapples with the aftermath of 2 shocking events that marred the start of the new year.